What's going on, boys? It's Veracity, and today I want to talk about this gameplay that I just got. It is my 100th victory royale, but not only that, it's my 100th victory royale plus with a torn rotator cuff and a bunch of problems. You know, I haven't eaten all day, I'm hungry as hell, and I'm just being lazy for some reason. My arm hurts seriously bad, but as you can see, I'm using the jump pad. At this point, I saw him over yonder across the hill. Like, I got a glimpse of him. I saw someone behind him. I was like, see, I realized someone's behind him. I get up there and I'm like, I know then, obviously they're not being hostile towards each other. They're obviously teaming up. So I was like, you know what, I got to get away from them. I'm not going to go up on the hill. And so right here, I'm just going to commentate over what's going on because I didn't talk a lot and I do want to talk to you guys. And as you can tell, let me get the camera. I do have a broken arm right there.
Gamers
my
have been
as well,
spotted.
So, you know, I'm pretty mad about it. My gym's closing down this month. Obviously, it's not the biggest problem in the world because I can just go to another gym. But it's just a bit aggravating because I wanted to keep going to that gym until it closed because it is my favorite gym to go to. I go there for a reason. So that's not the biggest in the world, you know, I'm not going to be so negative about it. So I'm not going to be able to go to the gym for a couple of weeks, 6 or 7 weeks, and I'm probably not, my parents probably aren't going to let me go to the gym after that for like a month or so just to make sure that's 100% healed up. So I'm not going to explain today how I heard it. I'll explain that in another video. I just want to commentate what's going on right here. So as you can tell right here, I obviously took fall damage from falling off of that. So right there I used the campfire and I waited around to see what they were going to do and I just cut it off because that was a really boring part. And right now I'm looking at the gameplay. So over here I'm like, you know what? I got to start building some shit because whenever I see someone build some crazy shit, I'm like, you know what? I better play this tactically and just show them, you know, if you aggress me, I'm going to be the better builder. So if someone does that to me, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get off the gas pedal a little bit and I'm going to make sure I know what I'm doing and calculate and see what I can do from here. So I know I hit that guy, so he's weak obviously. And the entire game he never heals up from right there. So he took 105 damage, I know that for a fact. Or maybe even a little bit more, so like 110, 120, I'm not sure how much the purple variant does. So I'm like, okay, I gotta get out of the storm. I gotta show them I can build because I gotta keep them from aggressing me. So it worked out pretty well. There's always a method to the madness, you know, everything I do is backed behind some logic. So right there, I'm like, you know, I'm taking shots, jumping around so you can't hit me. So right here, I'm trying to use angles to see what exactly we're going to do. Because I don't want to sit behind there, not see him, and then one rushes me, and I don't really, you know, get to see that and see where he's moving. Right here, I'm building, and this is just me saying, you know what, I'm a better builder than you. If you aggress me, I will take both of you out. Even though it's not true, you know, if they aggressed me, I would have been dead. So I was just making sure I could keep them afar and make sure that I knew everything they were doing. Right here, I'm using the angles again. So I feel like this is really important for people to commentate over their gameplay, especially when it's something as good as this, you know. A 1v2, these guys are doing duos in solo, which is highly illegal in this, and it's very troubling, you know, you can get in big trouble with it. And it's a lot harder than, you know, regular duos, even though, you know, you can't knock them down, they can get revived after you kill them, but, you know, after I kill one of the dudes, the other dude's alive for about a minute. So he's getting, like, you know, all the callouts from his teammate. The other guy's spectating me clearly. So I gotta focus on the dude with lesser health. So right now I know he's in the elite agent outfit, so I'm just trying to focus on him. And there's just, I don't know how some of these shots were missing. That shot looked perfect. So I know this dude isn't even getting really semi-close with the sniper shots. I see this dude rushing, I'm like, you know what? It's time to focus on this dude, so I'm building towards him. It's really scary when someone builds really good. So I'm like, I gotta build right here. I was like, you know what, fuck it. I gotta build outward like this. So I'm trying to establish high ground right here, even though this dude's right there. So as I'm trying to aggress the other guy, I'm trying to make sure that I have a general idea where his friend is to make sure that he doesn't aggress. So obviously I'm keeping my eye on him whilst trying to listen for footsteps for the other guy. So I know the other guy's down there. I see him build right there. Missed the shot right there. I see that he lagged right there. So I just had to bring this out. I don't even hit him right there, but then I bring out the Scar, which wasn't my intentions. I thought I had the heavy shotgun out, so I'm sure it would have worked better. Maybe even worse. So I took his ass out. In this second, I'm like, you know, he's spectating me. I can't stop moving right here. If I move, then this dude's gonna have every call out. He knows exactly where I'm gonna be. So I'm like, you know what? I'll use the angles on him. Alright, so at this point, I'm just like, you know, I gotta get him off the high ground. So I'm rocking him every single chance I get. I keep trying to get him. I keep trying to get him, and it's not working out very well. So I'm like, you know what? There's actually an upside to not having the high ground. So at this point, if he builds a ramp, I can just shoot underneath it because this dude's not building a platform underneath it to keep me from doing it. So right here, I'm just building sporadically so this dude doesn't know which part of this whole, like, you know, structure I'm on. So I keep rocketing, keep trying to get him off that high ground and get him to at least as close as I can to my level, because it's always ideal. You want to have the high ground, or at least you two are on the same exact level, so there's no advantage or disadvantage. So I just keep shooting this out. I do it right there, and here's my reaction. Get the fuck off of me! Don't you ever try to do that again. Don't you ever try to team up on me like that again. I don't fucking appreciate it. Don't you ever. Fuck you. How about that? Fuck you. Fuck you. You piece of shit. Fuck you. Don't you ever.
I know myself, and that's how I know that she knows me. I know she love me even though she only shows me. She never said it, she don't know she in love. On her face embedded, I read it, I knew what it was. A deep feeling that's deeply in need of healing. She needed, so I was feeding Benadryl and penicillin to assist. Now the doctor's on paper.